How much does it really cost to live in Germany? Is it expensive? Is it cheap? Before moving to Germany, I used to wonder, will my salary cover all my expenses, or will I be struggling by the end of the month? It would have been helpful to have a breakdown of all the real costs before moving to Germany. And this video is meant to do exactly that. For the people who don't know me, hi, my name is Jesse. I am originally from Ghana, but I was born and raised in Italy, and therefore I have an Italian passport. In my private life, I am a software developer and crypto analyst and content creator. In this video, I will break down the cost of rent, utilities, food, health insurance, and leisure activities. And towards the end of the video, I will share my personal opinion if it's actually worth it to move to Germany considering the cost of living. I currently live in a city called Hannover in the Niedersachsen region. The city has a population of 538,000 people according to Google. It's very multicultural with a mix of ethnic groups including Turkish, Lebanese, Africans, and other immigrant communities. Hannover also hosts major international trade fairs such as the Hannover Messe, making it an important center of business and technology. The city is also home to some of the largest companies in Germany, such as Continental AG, Volkswagen, and TUI. And to top it all off, the city features extensive parks and forests, including the Herrenhäuser Garten, Island Rieder City Forest, offering great outdoor spaces for the residents and visitors. Okay, rent. Rent is one of the biggest costs in every city, so we are going to start from there. In Germany, there are mainly 4 types of accommodations. Rental apartments, or Mietwohnungen in German, which are mostly unfurnished apartments that often do not include kitchen or light fixtures. Shared apartments, Wohnungsgemeinschaft, or WG in German. These are ideal for young professionals or students who want to share common spaces but have a private room, and they are normally more affordable comparing to renting a full apartment. Single family homes, or Einfamilienhäuser, these are normally located in suburban areas 6 to 10 kilometers away from the city center, and they are normally suitable for families or those seeking for more space. And of course, student housing, which is only available to the university students via student unions. I live in the city center, which is about 10-minute walk from Hauptbahnhof, the main train station. I chose to live centrally because of the public transportation connectivity, which allows me to commute between work, school, the gym, and meet my friends. I live in a 66 square meters WG, or shared apartment, paying 506 euros a month. We have a living room, bathroom, kitchen, and 2 bedrooms. In Germany, renting an apartment typically consists of 3 components. Kaltmiete, or cold rent. Cold rent is the basic rental fee for the property itself, excluding additional costs for services and utilities. Kaltmiete is typically agreed upon in the lease contract. Additional costs, or in German Nebenkosten, are extra costs that come with renting an apartment. These can include heating, water, sewage, garbage disposal, property management costs, building maintenance costs, public taxes, cleaning and upkeep of common areas, and elevator maintenance if applicable. Warm rent, or Warmmiete. This is the total rent including the Kaltmiete and the Nebenkosten. This is typically the amount that you normally pay each month to your landlord. The deposit, or in German Kaution, is typically an amount that you have to transfer when moving in. The deposit is usually 3 months worth of cold rent, or Kaltmiete. This deposit is refundable at the end of the lease, provided there is no damage to the property. So my share of the apartment is 506 euros warm, but without heating cost, because in our additional cost, or Nebenkosten, does not include the heating cost. So the total rent for the 66 square meter apartment is 1,012 euros per month. Let's take a closer look at the utilities, because these are expenses that are normally outside of the rental agreement. In some rental agreements in Germany, the heating cost or the gas cost are included in the Nebenkosten, or in the additional cost, but this was not the case for me. In 2025, we are currently paying 152 euros in gas and 46 euros in electricity with the City as a provider. So a total of 198 euros per month. In addition, we pay 38 euros and 96 cents for internet, but some other people might get the internet contract for cheaper, especially with newer contracts. When it comes to personal expenses, I spend the 20 euros on my phone bill and 50 euros for my gym membership at John Reed. Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you find this information useful. Back to the video. Now you might be wondering, how much does food cost? Food is not absurdly or super expensive in Germany, but it depends on where you shop. If you're looking for low prices and budget-friendly supermarkets, then you should consider shopping at Aldi, Lidl, Netto or Penny. But if you're looking for branded food or a large selection of premium and fresh products or food, then you should consider Rewe, Edeka and Kaufland. This will be the best choice. I normally do a mix of both. I like to have the best of both worlds, and I typically buy my fruits, my vegetables, the meat and some branded Italian products at Rewe or Edeka, and the rest at budget-friendly supermarkets such as Lidl and Netto. I currently spend 60 to 70 euros per week on food, and the grocery shopping normally lasts for about a week and sometimes even more than that. When it comes to dining out for two people, 2 meals, 2 drinks should cost roughly 40 to 50 euros in most restaurants. And of course, if you want to get fancy, prices can always go up, so it's up to you. Another key aspect to consider in Germany is the dual healthcare system, meaning it offers both public healthcare insurance or gesetzliche Krankenversicherung and private health insurance or private Krankenversicherung. Public health insurance is mandatory for most residents in Germany, and it covers about 90% of the population. And the people who are eligible for public health insurance are employees making less than 73,800 euros per year, students, pensioners, unemployed individuals receiving government support. Self-employed individual can opt in, but it's usually more expensive for them than private insurance. You automatically get a public health insurance to a provider like AOK when you get a job in Germany. And in case of unemployment, you are still going to be covered by the unemployment agency until you gain back your employment. The premiums are typically 14.6% of your gross salary, splitted 50-50 between your employer and employee. And additionally, family insurance is free. Spouses and children are covered without extra cost if they have no income. The private Krankenversicherung is not mandatory and is available to a specific group of people. I would say that is geared to the top 15% of Germany earners. The people who get private health insurance are typically employees making more than 73,800 euros per year, self-employed individuals and freelancers, civil servants or people employed by the government, and some students. And does it work? Well, instead of taking a percentage of your income, private insurances have individualized monthly premiums depending on your age, health condition, and coverage level. In addition, you get faster medical appointments, access to private hospitals, and sometimes better treatment options like private rooms and more specialized doctors. In my case, I don't really have to worry about it because I am on a public plan. I get yearly blood checks and I visit my doctor a couple of times a year without worrying about any unexpected bill. Now, let's talk about transportation. Hannover is a walkable city, and you can basically walk or bike anywhere within the city. A monthly subway or bus subscription will cost maximum 133 euros per month if you select all 3 zones of the city. But there is another option, a better option I would say. The Deutschland ticket. This initiative started in May 2023 and it offers a monthly subscription that allows people to use the buses, the subway, the regional trains for 58 euros a month in the whole entirety of Germany. It's definitely not cheap, but is a fair price considering the amount of services they provide. And I don't even pay for it. I don't pay for the Deutschland ticket because it got added to my contract as a corporate benefit when I joined my company. And I know that a lot of German companies do it as well. Having a car in a city like Hannover would be nice, especially in the winter months when it's freezing cold and you know that you have to freeze your ass to go to the supermarket and carry those heavy bags and bring them back home. But thanks to the excellent city infrastructure, a car is definitely not a necessity. To sum it all up, I spend around 975 euros per month on fixed expenses. However, without the Deutschland ticket as a corporate benefit, my expenses in Hannover would be 1,033 euros. So, is it worth it to move in Germany in a city like Hannover? Well, it depends on your salary in Germany. If you're wondering how much you can realistically make in Germany with your current profession, I suggest you to watch this video on realistic salaries in Germany. Click here to watch it now. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe if you find this useful.